Grand Rising. Good morning, Tonya. Grand Rising, Tonya. Grand
Good
Rising.
morning, Paula.
All the early birds that I saw this morning I saw Ingrid, first, first student in class,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Halima. And
Hi,
Halima,
Halima and Ingrid.
Halima is not in
Ooh.
Panama today. She's in Columbus, Ohio. And
Okay,
Sister
nice.
Vicky and Tomika and Karen and Althea Lewis.
Yeah.
Half
M-
a raw in Alberta.
Melissa's on. Hi, Melissa.
Right. Hi,
Lauren.
Lauren.
Ooh.
Full
We have a
house.
few community members here
Yeah.
today. Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Monte.
Nice.
Monte Ho is from Rwanda. So welcome.
Wow.
It's
Welcome, Monte.
wonderful to have all this time I'm seeing Monte on, and I didn't know you were in Rwanda. Anyway, wonderful having you. Guys, it's so wonderful to be here and to see people placing a priority on being here. I know
Mm-hmm.
you had to wake up 4 o'clock, all sorts of different time zones, but just know that we appreciate your presence. We appreciate your understanding that this is important. This is not hype. This is not for likes. This is not for YouTube numbers. This is us holding space and anchoring in heaven on earth because we understand that we, a small group of people who believe, know that it is possible. So thank you for
Yeah.
believing that it's possible because it
Yeah.
is possible. No matter
Yeah.
what is unfolding, even if we create heaven where we are, that's what it's all about because we are the center of our universe, of our world. So thank you for knowing that. Tonya, I'm going to hand over to you because we
Yeah.
want to try to keep it very compact today. I just want to introduce that we'll have Tonya this morning with us. We'll have Rohan Clarke with us, and we'll have
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Claudette with us. So I'm going to hand over to Tonya now to do her morning reflections, and then we'll bring Rohan on to do just a quick scan and clear because you want to go into this meditation, and sometimes we are joined by people who are new, and we want to make sure that we are very clear before we go into the meditation. And when I say clear, we have some of us, we have challenges, we have problems, we have burdens, we have anger, we have bitterness. We don't want to carry that into the meditation. No. So Ron just does a very quick scan and he will share with you what he has picked up from the collective. But when he picks it up, he clears it, and so we go into the meditation. And then Dr. Claudette will come and she will speak very briefly about the Igbo cosmology. And remember, we are not working with the Gregorian calendar here. Tomorrow is going to be the 1010 based on the Igbo calendar. Today is the 8/8. We're in the eighth day of the eighth month based on the Igbo calendar. So what it's telling me is that we are still in the drop zone of working with a very powerful couple of days. Okay? So you guys get double dip. You get to do the 8/8 portal today and then you can do the 10/10 portal tomorrow if you wish. But it's just important to just be awareness of the days when we are able to tap in very clearly to the available portals. And let me hand over now to
Thank you, Paula. So, yes, we're excited about Dr. Claudette coming back. And of course, the more clearing we get, the more clear we are. So, this is a wonderful opportunity for us to really benefit from so much rich sharing and the gifts in this community. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And on that note, we'll just start to settle in, become comfortable. We're going to do some breath work while the opening reflections going on, simply because moving right into the clearing, it's important that, everyone is in alignment and we're coherent going forward and fully in our bodies. And so I just invite you to start taking a few deep breaths. And we're going to do the box breath method of breath work, where you're going to inhale to a count of 4, hold to a count of 4, exhale to a count of 4, and hold to a count of 4. So those of you who've done this many times, familiar with this, and we're just going to continue with that. And if for any reason your thoughts begin to wander or something distracts you, just bring your attention right back to your breath while you listen. So I'll get us started, and then we'll go straight into the reflection while you just breathe and listen. Okay, so taking a deep breath in to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. And as we give thanks right now, becoming awareness of this time and this space that we're in, knowing that wherever we are, God is, Source is, the Most High is. There is love in our presence. There is peace in our presence. There is joy in our presence. There is love in our presence. That is our true nature. That is how we move. This is our being. And as we are in this day of the 8-8, knowing that all is infinite, we are the abundance. And we allow ourselves to become fully aligned, balanced, and neutral. Balance is what will keep us through these times. And so we give thanks for the clarity and the discernment of not only what is ours to do, but what is ours to say, how to say it, and when to be silent. Knowing that all our thoughts, words, and deeds are aligned with love and integrity for ourselves and for others. Knowing that all others are ourselves, for we are one. This is one collective, on one mission, on one accord, to be love, to be peace, to be light, and to walk in that truth at all times. And we just invite our spirit guides, angels, archangels, our benevolent ancestors, all those that are with us from all time, space, and dimension, and all realms, on the same mission towards the enlightenment of humanity and the knowledge of the oneness, the knowledge of Source, the knowledge of self. And in knowing the truth, we are free. And just continue with the breathing. As we close this portion of our meditation, just continue in this peace and gratitude, knowing that all things divine have been given to us by grace, not to be earned, not to be struggled for, not to have worked for, but gifts given to all, life given to all by the one source. As within, so without, as above, so below. And so it is.
Thank you so much, Tonya, um, for setting the tone, for bringing us into alignment through the breath. There's 39 of us all over the world that just breathe together, that just synchronized our right and left hemisphere in preparation for bringing in the light this morning. I just want to acknowledge Janet from sunny London. London is sunny, Janet. I'm very happy to hear that. Nzinga is one of our newest community members. Ella from Paris, nice. Nikki B, how are you? Teresa, how are you? Alexis, how are you? Sherry Ann, welcome.
Oh,
Marianne
nice.
also joined our community recently, so we are
Yeah.
very grateful to see so many of our Heaven on Earth community members. Carl Anthony,
Carl Anthony, yeah, I was just about to
Foundation,
say. Jay
Indira,
Johnson.
Kelly. Hi, Jay.
Let's see.
Himoja,
Nice.
welcome. And
Okay.
for everybody who is new here, welcome. We hope you come regularly to our portal meditations.
Mm-hmm.
And, I just, oh, Keisha is joining us from Grenada. She was in Greece for the
Okay.
last portal meditation. She's in Grenada now. So welcome, Keisha, as
Okay.
well. Just want to
Yes.
reinforce again, guys, no matter what is happening, our little group of people, when we gather together like this, we anchor in so much beautiful, pure light that transmutes some of the negative energy that is moving around. So we are playing a very, very, very powerful role. And I cannot stop thanking you for taking the time out to do this. I truly appreciate it. At this time, I'm going to bring Rohan on, and he's going to do. Good morning, Rohan.
Hi everyone.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good, good. So I was just telling everyone what you do, but if you want to go ahead and do a little explanation, please feel free to. I am going to remove myself from the stage so that you have a little bit more space, okay? And guys, Jay told me, Tonya, to always tell people that you're always doing Reiki in the background. And to be very honest, Keisha is always doing Reiki in the background, and all the Reiki practitioners that join this meditation are also doing Reiki in the background. So it's always a very powerful gathering, and I want to thank everybody for the role they play. Truly.
So what we want to do, we want to close our eyes, and what we're adjusting these. these what we call energetic debris that is stored in the nervous system. I mean, the mind holds the belief, but the body holds the charge. So resolving these things that are stored in the nervous system. And these things are coming from interpretations, own hurts, wrong beliefs, judgments, and takeaways. Um, how we look at it, whatever is affecting our life, whatever is not serving us, has to be something from the past. So we're not getting rid of the past. We're resolving it. We're not holding on to anything. Like I was having a discussion with Tona the other day, and she said we always ask if we're all right. The right side of the body actually means masculine, but to the left side, so she says she's balanced. In the same way, this play on words, we want to be conscious of it because the nervous system is very interesting and it takes things very literal. So like saying we're actually aligning to wholeness. We're actually aligning to wholeness in the space. Because based on these interpretations and takeaways, the soul has been fragmented. So we're aligning to wholeness. When we talk about holding the space, that word, it's all about WHOL, holding the space. So we're aligning. So we're just going to put our attention on something that, anything in the body, something that doesn't feel good. And we're not fearing or judging, we're just allowing, surrendering to the mystery. It's mysterious and the mind trying to understand. So all we're doing is just surrendering and just put our attention. Slow deep breath with our friend. There we go. So we're just noticing sensations. We're basically adjusting some stuff around. And if you're not feeling heard or feeling safe to speak up, especially female and feminine energy, interesting some stuff out there. People putting other people needs first, children and birds, not feeling enough, or just some stuff around those kind of things. Thank you. Anyway, Paul.
Okay, thank you so much, Rohan. Just welcoming everybody else and just burning some frankincense and myrrh. And even though I'm burning it here, I'm burning it on everybody's behalf. We're clearing in every single way. So at this time, I'm going to remove both Tonya and Rohan from the stage, and I'm going to be bringing out Dr. Claudette, who is going to share a little bit of the Igbo cosmology within the context of the period that we're in now. Okay? Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you, Tonya. We'll bring you on a little later. Hi, Dr. Claudette. Welcome.
Isalachi, good morning, good morning to all your listeners, and I guess we could say those who are watching too.
Yes, absolutely.
Um, Isalachi is the Igbo morning greeting. It means, have you cleansed your chi? Have you cleansed your God self?
Yes.
And imagine yourself walking on the continent and everybody's God self is cleansed.
Yes. That's a
That's what
beautiful
we
thing.
would call paradise. Yes,
It's a
yes,
beautiful thing that people place that as a high priority to make that a greeting. Just
yes.
in case someone forgets that they haven't cleansed their God self, then immediately they would do the necessary.
You say,
Welcome, welcome, and thank you. Can you repeat the greeting again so I can greet you properly?
Isala Chi.
Isala Chi. And Isala Chi to everyone here on this morning's meditation.
Meditation. And interestingly, Rohan has helped us to
Yes,
cleanse our God self. So we
yes,
say thank you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We're doing it like every which way that we can do it. We're doing it this morning.
Mhm, mhm.
All right.
Yes,
I'm going to share the image that you shared with me on stage right now so that we can jump
yes.
right in.
We can jump right in. Wonderful. Okay, so 8-8 portal this morning. My question and our question for this 8th month, Owa, what will you birth in yourself and in the world to create balance? What will you birth in yourself and in the world to create balance? I'm using the space to introduce to you a book upcoming publication for next month, November, More Nkata, The Spirit of Conversation, which is exactly what we're doing here today. Ilomu, the month, the 8th month, Ilomu, house of Mu, house of the Spirit, which is also the house of creation. What will you create? What will you birth in yourself and in the world to create or to maintain balance. We want to talk about 8 as infinity, 2 zeros, the 2 nothings that is everything. Tanya talked about balance. Balance. Look at that. 2 zeros, 2 perfect zeros make an 8. But if we bring it into the realm of creation, you will see that as 8, which is vertical 2 zeros, it speaks to penetration. But if you lay it flat, both zeros flat on the horizontal plane, we're talking about receptivity. So even in terms of our dimensions, these 2 connected zeros represent birth and creation. Infinity, I mean, it's self-explanatory that it would be on the horizontal plane because that's the plane of the female, while the vertical plane is the plane of the male. So you're focusing on 8. Think also of infinity, of yourself as infinite, as yourself as everything, and the 0, that is nothing. 8 is 2 fours. Think of yourself as coupling the visible and invisible. The Igbos say when something stands beside it. Hence, this 8th house of spirit is the house of the invisible realm from which all things manifest. So as we go through the months, when we get to 8, we're celebrating the place from which everything comes. 4 and 4, male and female, 4 limbs, 4 chambered heart. Think of your heart with your partner's heart with the 4 chambers. Infinity, infinite, male and female, basic. We also want to think of the very different ways in which, we think of spirit, invisible, and sometimes it takes shape, but it's not manifest in terms of the body. And so in Jamaica, we say, no, work out my soul case. Don't work out my physical body. So when you think of more, the word for spirit in Igbo culture, think of the physical as a house. So you are celebrating yourself also this month in that capacity because you're a spirit case. You're a case in for the spirit. You've been very generous to provide a space for the immanence and the infinite to dwell. So myself is the house of spirit. It's a beautiful way of conceiving of self. So 8 as infinity, 8 as 2 zeros, something and nothing. In esoteric language, we say 2 equals 0. There's a mystery of 2 equals 0. Again, the notion of infinity, 2 times 4. It takes a male and a female. And it's never ending. The human race is never ending. Existence is never ending. Because when there is a visible, there's something invisible from which it emanates. And this ties into the Igbo concept of the day. Day starts in the evening because light emerges out of darkness. Visible emerges out of the invisible. And so within the conception that we're allowed, we have 3 aspects: the chi, which is the thought or the mind, which we did last month. We have the spirit, which is that invisible energy. And we have the body. So our Trinity is not Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. This is some recent invention. Our Trinity represents our ability to self create. And so, what I'm going to do is read a couple paragraphs from our upcoming publication, Muankata Encounters in Igbo Language. Mu, often translated as spirit or ghost, actually represents the idea of self birth or the manifestation of the invisible other into tangible reality. The capital M in Mo stands for the noun I, me, so that M equals I in the Latin alphabet. The smaller letter M plus U, O, translates into birth, deliver, manifest. Therefore, Mo, spirit, ghost, means I birth, I deliver, I manifest. More is the affirmation of the individual's capacity to manifest the third dimension or spirit into the dimensional world of physical reality. More, I birth, deliver me, myself. In saying this, the individual is making an unequivocal divine statement about his or her inherent capacity to create. I birth, I deliver, I manifest myself. More, the M says, we do not need a superhero deliverer because the individual is endowed with the capacity to create, to birth, or rebirth ourselves. More, spirit ghost, is a constantly changing state. And more, mom, truly represents the inherent divine presence of our ever transforming self. Because more cannot exist without the individual that identifies or births it. Its capacity of self generation stands as a window to the three-dimensional reality of one person. Therefore, those three dots that you see in the O, in the two U's, and in the first M, in this glyph that we have up here, that was given from the realm of Mo, it represents the three persons in one, or the three stages of being. The individual M or Chi, the more birth manifested spirit, and the body, the physical world that holds both together. And so this is your meditation for this month. Again, what will you birth? What will you deliver? Now that you understand that you don't need a deliverer, that you're your deliverer. Your mind, your spirit, and your body. This is so alien to what we've grown up learning. You must be afraid of some energy that takes shape, which represents a lot of times your ancestral energies around you. And think about it. If we say that if we trace our ancestry, we're going to go all the way back to God because we're children of that energy we call God, then it would make sense that we're eternally, infinitely self-delivering, delivering ourselves. When we have a child, what are we doing? They're birthing. We're creating ourselves. We're creating something in our own image, in our own likeness. When we manifest a thought, I'm going to build this house, I'm going to write this book, I'm going to take this stone and we're creating something from the chi, from the realm of mind that the spirit allows. So what the 8th month does is to allow us to reconceptualize ourselves as divine creators of ourselves. And in this way, we don't allow anybody to define us. Those of us who have the color that we have been called numerous things by other people. You get to define yourself because you understand yourself in the 3-dimensional realm. It's not no Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. When you're praying, when you're invoking the Trinity, you're invoking your capacity to self-create. And so myself in 8, myself as 8. If you affirm that, you're saying, I'm affirming my invisible and visible self. If you're male, you're affirming that 8 as penetration. If you're female, you're affirming that 8 as infinity. And this helps us to change because, as we know, our thoughts, again, manifest in us. So we talk about people's aura. That spirit within us, the thoughts and the spirits affect the body. Somebody can say, oh man, I'm happy, man, I'm in love, boy, I'm glowing. That is you creating outwardly, manifesting outward that which you're thinking, that which you're being. And so we want to think about, and what is interesting is if you notice the month corresponds with the October of the Gregorian calendar, which is also 8. So it's interesting that when we get to this month, there's a way in which we're kind of one with the other. And so that in itself is 8. We're living the 8 as the other and the self. And so we're not really concerned about other people's business now. We really are in the realm of, if we focus on these kinds of ancestral renderings, foundation, cosmology, if we ground ourselves, as we're saying, in this calendar, then we begin again to balance and to reorient. And I want you to take the glyph that we have there on the screen. This was given to the author by spirit. He got up in the middle of the night and he wrote it down. He's not an artist, he says, but he managed to do a rendering of it. You can use it to meditate, to access. The glyph is a portal that you can use to access your creative energy, your divine self, your chi. And so I will end here, Paula. Last time I went on and on. I think this is a lot because I kind of stepped it up a little bit so that if people have questions, maybe I can answer a few before, we end. But again, I will end with the question for the month. How will you create in yourself and in your community the balance that is needed for us to continue to be infinite beings? Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful, Dr. Claudette. I truly appreciated that presentation. I mean, I never thought of it that way, but I'm just happy how you brought it all together, that we are the Trinity and we are everything which is infinite, but also nothing. I love, love, love that. So we don't normally do question and answer here, but I've asked people if they have any questions, type it so that so that we can get some clarity. But someone saying Doctor always gives us great presentations every time she shows up, and that is from Shupo. Shupo is in Johannesburg. Thank
What?
you for joining us.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful to see so many people from all over the
Yes.
world showing up and being present. I
Mm,
just want to remind everybody here that where you sit on this planet, you are a point of light.
he said.
We are creating a grid
Mhm.
of light, a light grid around the earth when we do this little morning meditation here that we do. So, this is how I know it's very, very important and very, very
Mhm.
powerful. But thank you, Dr. Claudette. I think what is happening here is that everybody's higher self is integrating what you have just shared with us. Sometimes I'll get the question 2 days later. I will certainly send it on to Dr. Claudette.
Mhm.
So maybe later on when you're driving, it hits you.
Mhm.
Send me a WhatsApp message or put a message
Mhm.
in the comment section, and I will share it with Dr. Claudette so that we can answer it, because we certainly want to ensure that everybody has clarity on what was just shared. And the interesting thing is that this is a direct download from the author that is being shared. And so, as Dr. Claudette said, this image here was a direct download, and it is being shared with us, and so it is activating us as we gaze at it during
He
this
said.
morning meditation.
He
So
said.
thank you so much, Dr.
Yes.
Claudette. And someone said powerful medicine, power-filled medicine. Thank you, Dr. Claudette.
Always welcome. Always welcome.
All
Yes.
right, thank you. Let's see now. I'm going to remove this from stage.
Yes.
Remove Dr. Claudette from
See?
stage. And then I am going to just move into um, the rest of the meditation. Now, I want to apologize to everyone. We had wanted to have Izzy Gerald doing a sound bath with us this morning. He unfortunately is traveling and unable to be able to play for us. And so I am going to share a song with you this morning that has been playing in my head all night, literally playing in my head. And it doesn't seem to have anything to do with this morning's presentation, but I feel like it's something that I need to share. And it's a song by Jimmy Cliff. Many of you might have heard it before, but this song would have been released in 1972. That's what, 52 years ago or 53 years ago. Know that music written and produced in those days were direct downloads. And so there is a healing presence to the music and a healing presence to the words. The song is called Sitting Here in Limbo, and it's by Jimmy Cliff. And even though it doesn't seem to have any connection to us or what we're doing here, I feel as if it means that we are here sitting in this in between space between what is and what is to come. And I always want to emphasize that everybody here who takes the time to come into this meditation every month for all these, what, last 3 years, you are being prepared to hold space in coming weeks/months, because there is going to be a time when your groundedness and your inner light is going to be shining to show the way to the people that have not placed any priority on their light. Okay, so this song perhaps is indicative of the in between space that we are currently holding. So I'm going to play the song now. Sorry, it's from YouTube, so it's a very scruffy presentation, but the important thing is that we hear the song.
But I know it won't be long. Sitting here in limbo, like a bird without a song. Well, then, putting up resistance, what I know, and nothing will lead me on. Sitting here in limbo, waiting for the dice to roll. Sitting here in limbo, got some time to search my soul. Well, they're putting up resistance, but I know that my faith will lead me on. I don't know where life will lead me, but I know where I've been. I can't say what life will show me, but I know what I've seen. Try finding that love and friendship, but all that is past and gone. This little boy is moving on, sitting here in limbo, waiting for the tide to flow. Sitting here in limbo, knowing that I have to go. Well, they're putting up resistance, but I know that my faith will lead me on. I can't say what life will show me, but I know what I've seen. I can't say where life will lead me, but I know where I've been. Try finding that love and friendship, but all that is past and gone. This little boy is moving on. Sitting here in limbo, waiting for the tide to flow. Sitting here in limbo, knowing that I have to go. Well, they're putting up resistance, but I know that my faith will lead me on. Sitting in limbo, 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 sitting in limbo, sitting in limbo, 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 sitting in limbo, sitting in limbo, sitting in limbo, sitting in limbo. Don't know if it's got to be so. Don't know if it's got to be so. I'm sitting in a limbo. I'm sitting here in limbo. But I know we won't belong now. I know we won't belong. Hey, hey.
I hope everyone enjoyed that and that it makes sense. And I appreciate Kay Bella connecting the dots even better for us. So thank you for that, Kay. I just want us to know really close our eyes and move into that space. This morning, I will not read the meditation. I will channel the meditation. So take some nice deep breaths. Today we will work with bringing in the cosmic energy, and we will be working with 8 of our chakras today. We're going to be working with the cosmic star portal, which is about 12 inches above our crown, and we're going to be working with our earth star portal, which is about 12 inches below our feet. Okay, that's 2. And then we're going to be working with 6 chakras within our body. So I'm going to be merging the third eye and the throat into one chakra. So let us take some nice deep breaths now, preparing our bodies to pull in the cosmic energy. We are just 2 days after the Aries full moon, which was a fiery moon. And our heavens are actually quite an angry configuration, but it is that way for a reason. Sometimes the cosmic alignments and arrangements are there to dismantle and break down all of the negative constructs that we have here and that we've been living with and living under over the last 500 years. The time has come for the dismantling. So perhaps the angry cosmic configuration, we're going to be pulling it in and transmuting that energy into a positive and beneficial energy for ourselves and for the planet. So that's what this morning's meditation is going to be. We are playing that role as conduits between heaven and earth. They say, many people say, that the cosmos are not out there. The cosmos are within. But if that's the case, we are still going to be transmuting the harsh configuration and transmuting it to be beneficial to us, to our families, to our neighborhood, to our communities, to our cities, to our states, and to our country. So close your eyes now, take a deep breath, and visualize that portal, the cosmic star portal, 12 inches above your crown. And you are opening that portal today to receive the cosmic energies from the heavens. You're going to visualize the beautiful cosmic light coming from our sun, from all the planets in our solar system, from the central sun of Pleiades, all the planets there, from the great central sun of Sirius and all the planets there. We also acknowledge all the comets that are coming into our solar system. They are playing a role in the cosmic configurations that we are currently witnessing. We reference also the three-eye atlas body that is in our solar system. Some people have been referring to it fondly as the third eye atlas. And so, we will refer to 3-eye atlas, fondly as third eye atlas, coming to activate our third eye, or coming to activate the third eye of humanity. So we breathe deeply and intentionally, bring in all that cosmic energy into our cosmic star portal, 12 inches above our heads. And as we breathe, we also bring that energy down from our cosmic star portal and down to our crown chakra. We open that portal now to receive all that beautiful cosmic energy. We bring it in now into our bodies. We receive these light codes. We download these light codes, and our cells, our blood, our organs, our pineal gland, and all the other glands, our pituitary gland, all the glands that are in our head region are activated by this powerful cosmic light. Numerous energies and light codes coming in. And we intentionally receive these light codes and emanations from these heavenly bodies through this portal called our crown chakra. And we breathe and allow these energies and light codes to be integrated. And as we breathe, our right and left hemisphere is being integrated. And it's integrated so that it can evenly distribute this beautiful cosmic light codes that we are currently taking in. And as the light codes continue down through the brain and down into our spinal column, it activates our third chakra for today. And our third chakra today is the combination of our third eye and our throat chakra. Our entire head region is now being activated by these powerful light codes. So visualize bright golden light, platinum light, soft pink and violet lights swirling above the head and around our heads at this time. And we continue to breathe intentionally, knowing that these codes are entering, cleansing, clearing, and activating all of these chakras that have turned into portals this morning for this meditation. And as we breathe, this beautiful cosmic energy now flows past our head and it enters our heart chakra. That heart portal is now wide open to receive this beautiful cosmic energy and transmute it to an energy that is positive and beneficial to our bodies. And because our hearts are wide open, our hearts, after all, it's the organ that is generating our electromagnetic field, the auric field that surrounds us and permeates our entire body, and our energy field that is outside of our physical body. So our heart is open and receptive to these beautiful light codes that are being brought in this morning. And as these energies come in, these light codes are generating a vibrant, bright green, emerald green color, emanating from our heart, pulsing and emanating from our heart light, beautiful emerald green. And as we breathe in that beautiful emerald green into our heart portal, our wide open hearts this morning, we continue to have that energy flow down into our solar plexus. Our solar plexus is our inner sun, and our inner sun is now being cleansed, cleared, and activated by this beautiful cosmic energy that has entered from the cosmos. And so we visualize a brilliant golden light also shining from our solar plexus, shining out, merging with that bright emerald green light in our hearts above. So we are now seeing a brilliant golden light mixed in with brilliant emerald green. And we breathe in and visualize all those beautiful colors and lights emanating from our body as our body continues to interpret the light codes that we are bringing in from the cosmos. And as we breathe, our heart light gets stronger, our solar plexus light gets stronger, and our energy field is being enriched and strengthened and nourished by these two beautiful lights, emerald green and gold. And every time we breathe, our auric field expands out by 10 inches. I don't know why 10 inches. That's the number that has come. Every breath we take, our energy field expands out by 10 inches. Every breath we breathe, our auric field expands outwardly by 10 inches. And that is how it will proceed for the rest of today. Every breath we take, our auric field will expand out by 10 inches. So by the end of the day, our auric fields would have merged with each other. And that is the objective of this morning's meditation. Let us continue down to our sacral chakra, right at our belly buttons. That is the creation center. And that is burning bright orange. And it is being nourished by the energy from our solar plexus. And so we breathe in, and that solar plexus is nourishing our sacral chakra, our sacral portal, our belly button. This is the place where we got our nourishment from when we were in our mother's womb. It still works, but we are not getting our nourishment from our mother's womb. This morning we are taking that nourishment directly from the heavens, from the cosmic energy that is pouring in to this planet every single day. And today we are harnessing that energy through the portal at our belly button. And with every breath we take, we bring in more of that bright orange, and we emanate also that bright orange. And then we move down to our root, which is between our legs, bright red, bright red, red hot, flaming hot root chakra, where it all begins, where we now connect to the 8th chakra below our feet. So visualize that red root energy moving between the legs, exiting from the body between the legs and going down into the ground, straight to the Earth star portal 12 inches below the feet. And we have effectively just grounded all that cosmic energy that is out there in the heavens right now. Some of it angry, some of it fiery. We have just moved it through our bodies and transmuted it with the loving energy of our heart and our solar plexus and our sacral and our root. And we have pushed it into Mother Earth. Mother Earth, with her powerful magnetic energy, is grateful to have 70 of us. I just opened my eyes. There are 70 of us doing this right now. Mother Earth is grateful to have 70 of us consciously and intentionally bringing cosmic energy through our bodies and pushing it into our Earth star portal and effectively grounding that energy into Mother Earth. She is aware. She knows what we are doing, and she is grateful. That energy now travels from our Earth star portal all the way down to the core of Mother Earth, where it is given magnetic properties and it is amplified infinitely, not tenfold, not 1,000-fold, not 1,000,000-fold, infinitely. We're turning that 8-8 energy sideways and turning it into infinity and multiplying that cosmic energy that we have just pushed through our bodies and transmuted, pushed it into the earth. And Mother Earth is infinitely magnifying that energy. And we are now pulling that energy back up into our Earth star portal and then back up into our root chakra and up into our sacral and up into our solar plexus and up into our heart. We stop right there for a moment and just breathe in that powerful magnetic energy from Mother Earth that she has amplified infinitely and sent back into our bodies so that our hearts may be able to hold that infinite love energy and share it with the world and utilize it to heal our bodies, to heal our energy field, to heal our blood, to heal our bloodline, to heal our family line, to heal our neighborhoods, our state, our country, and to heal humanity. So we stay here for a moment and breathe deeply and consciously and intentionally. And we continue to move up to the throat, third eye, crown, and back up into our cosmic star portal. And then we send this beautiful earth energy out into the cosmos to mingle with the cosmic energy. We're sending earth codes up into the cosmos so that the cosmos can interpret what is happening with us here on earth and do the necessary course corrections to be able to gently soothe the planet with the light codes that are necessary to heal us at the individual level, at the level of humanity, and at the level of planetary energies at this time. With all this light, we need say nothing. about what this light must do. This light is a technology, as I always say, and this light has the intelligence to know exactly what to do. This light is here to root out the darkness. This light is here to replace the darkness. This light is here to dismantle the darkness, dismantle and glitch all the negative agendas, dismantle and glitch all the wars that they are trying to plan. They're trying to plan. We do not know or understand how what we have done this morning is going to create a spanner in the works of all the plans and negative agendas that are afoot. We are slowing it down. We are creating glitches. We are humbugging the negative agenda. And so we breathe intentionally into disrupting those negative agendas, slowing them down and perhaps even making them grind to a complete halt. And as we continue to breathe, we breathe knowing, not wandering, not guessing, knowing that all is well and that we are safe and that our families are safe and that our communities are safe and that our bloodline going forward and in every parallel version of the universe is safe and protected. And we acknowledge all the benevolent spirits and guides that are with us at this moment, participating in this beautiful, beautiful transmutation of the current energies on this planet. We take one final deep breath, and I leave space now for you to just silently utter your words of affirmations around today's healing. And so it is done, it is done, it is done. And this brings us to the end of our meditation. As I indicated, every breath that we take for the rest of the day is going to expand our beautiful light-filled auric field, our energy field, out by 10 inches. May we have a wonderful day. Let me bring Tonya on for final words.
Thank you, Paula. I just want to say this was another powerful session with Dr. Clarke and Rohan and us just doing what we've been doing. Just continuing to spread that love and that light and peace and encourage all of you to continue being that love, light, and peace wherever you are. We are the crystals. We are the grid. We are the light wherever we are. And so with the 8-8 in mind, the zeros, the everything being nothing, and the nothing being everything,
Yes.
just know that all things are possible. And we don't need to even think about any fear. Just focus on love
That's it.
and watch what happens.
Watch what happens. Watch what will unfold in the next couple of days. Sorry, hours, not just days. And thank you so much for all the love that I'm getting in the comment section, guys. Also, if you feel as if you need to share this with someone, because we need to spread this
Yeah,
to as many people as we
definitely.
can, and come back and just type in the comment section so that people who come to the meditation will see your comments. Okay? Thank you
Yes.
so much for sharing your energy. Thank you for taking the time. We've gone 1 hour 18 minutes. I wanted it to be shorter, but Spirit said, "Hey, this is it." Thank you all. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you, Rohan. Let me put Rohan quickly on stage. And thank you, Dr. Claudette. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, stay tuned. Um, I also still want to encourage as many of you to join the Heaven on Earth community through my website. We meet and do sessions like this 4 times for the month. So we do something every week. This is necessary, and it makes a difference when someone gives a commitment, a part of something consistently. We are getting so many transformations, and we're not making promises, oh, we're going to do this, oh, we're going to achieve that, or this or that, but people are getting the benefits. Oh, I want to acknowledge Maki. Maki's in Japan, and Maki always does the sound baths here. Merwinette in Barbados.
Yes.
Oh my goodness,
Hi, Mackie.
this is
Oh,
beautiful. So we have people from all over the world being the light. Every one of you, every breath you take, your light is going out 10 inches. Imagine what's going to happen today. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you, Shupo. Thank you, PLG. Thank you, Sacred Wellness Network. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, Tonia. Beautiful.
thank you.